Today I put some furniture together, and I want to know, what did you put together that almost broke up your relationship? Because I have a story of that too.
I think we all do.
What was your near relationship killing assembly?
We've assembled many things on our own, unfortunately. But the absolute worst was probably 15, 20 years ago when the two of us assembled a wheelbarrow together.
Wheelbarrow.
Sitting in the grass in our backyard.
Seems like
too many parts.
Seems like it should be easy. It's a big bucket.
No. Diagrams without any direction. Something printed by somebody who doesn't speak English.
Yeah.
It was really, it seriously almost ended our marriage. It was about the worst.
651-461-9226. For me, it was an IKEA entertainment center.
All you got to say is IKEA. I know.
And this thing was so bad that the year we put it together, and we were living in Davenport, Iowa, in an apartment that, the rent was like $440 a month. It was a bunch of old people and me and Alyssa. It was kind of a dumpy building. And we're like, you know what? This IKEA came around. I'm like, wow, modern looking furniture. That was our style. So we drive to suburban Chicago, buy this thing, which we should have known when it came in 3 boxes.
Yeah.
That it was probably a little ambitious for a TV stand. But you put the TV in the middle. There were bookshelves on both sides. And then there was like a skyway connecting the 2 bookshelves.
Like an entertainment center.
Full entertainment center that we were assembling. And if it wasn't for Jason Schultz, who is another reporter at the TV at KWQC TV in Davenport, Iowa, Alyssa and I would have been divorced back in 1999.
It's just amazing when you try to assemble something with your partner, what it reveals.
Oh, it reveals that I'm a jackass.
Well,
is what it reveals.
Slightly tired or slightly crabby, or you're under a time crunch or anything along those lines, you might as well forget it. It's the worst.
It is the worst. Oh my gosh. Wheelbarrow. I wouldn't have thought that would have been hard. Almost everything I've assembled, like I read the directions in sort of the manner you would expect me to read directions. Cursory glance. Alyssa is much more careful. So just based on our styles, it's going to be an issue.
Yeah.
Like I'm like a bulldozer. I want to just like get it done. Like, let's go. How hard can this be?
That's Chris. Yep.
Here's some nubbins. We're going to, with the IKEA stuff, it's always those little like pegs. Those
I know.
I call them nubbins. No one would know what to call them because there's no words on the instructions.
Just pictures. I know. Or diagrams. Chris is always convinced that parts are missing. And then we find out, no, we just use them in the wrong place. So we need to disassemble and reassemble with the right parts.
I do believe the year of the IKEA storage thing that the Wall Street Journal did like an article about the most difficult IKEA furniture.
Who would read that? Why do you want to put yourself through that misery?
Right. But I did feel a little vindicated that the thing that we put together was rated as the hardest thing of anything to put together.
That's good.
But we needed another person there to diffuse the situation. Today, I assembled a desk and a chair.
Ooh. So, by yourself? With Alyssa? With help?
I believe it's best for me to do this in isolation.
Okay.
So I did it myself. And successful.
That's awesome.
I did not I have never felt like more successful as a man, as a human, that I put together a desk and a desk chair. And most times when I put stuff together, I have to start over because, you put one leg in the wrong way and then the whole thing falls apart.
Off. Yeah.
But I didn't even have to start over on this deal.
That's so
today.
Great.
Thank you.
Now, a parent would say, Jason, you must be so proud of yourself. I mean, that's wonderful.
It's not much of an achievement, but it
is.
Dan,
it is.
But I will say it did take me a long time because I got a text from Dan at, I don't know, it was around a little before noon. because he hadn't heard from me, which I did appreciate, sort of the welfare check, just in case.
Yes.
It's like, what if
lying under
what if it was over for
a
me?
desk?
Right, exactly. And nobody knew. So Dan checked in. But I did it. It does feel good when you put stuff together, but it also does make me think back. Like, there was a time when we didn't have to put this crap together, right?
Right.
I guess probably everything was more expensive, right? Or I don't know.
Probably, yeah.
Because some furniture company would deliver it. And we got furniture in our house from Room and Board, and they just it was magic. They just and they bring it in and set it up, and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't need an Allen wrench. I don't need that Allen wrench that I love.
Luxury.
It was so nice. I'm like, oh, but you do pay for it.
Yeah.
So the desk and chair, let's just say it was not a luxury purchase.
That's okay.
But then what did I do? I spent 5 hours putting the stuff together today.
But look how good you feel about it.
I do.
Talking about it on the radio, and it's making you proud, and that's a good thing.
Is this a write-off? Like, can I write it off? It's a work expense now? Very good. Thank you, Laura. 651-461-9226. Worst thing you put together. Do you have a story of your relationship almost falling apart? So, like, I am, as Laura said, like, I'm the Chris of the situation. I'm impatient. I think after I've seen a little bit of the instruction, like, that's all I need. Like, I get the picture. I know how to do it. I did when Dan, I should put this picture up on the stream, because when Dan texted me and is like, are you okay? Are you alive? Were you worried that I was injured in some way? No.
No, I wasn't. But I wanted you to think that perhaps I was. Because what I assume, what I thought had happened is that you had an email reply, and you just hadn't hit that send button yet, and it was sitting in drafts.
I have done this many times.
Oh, I mean, I wasn't going to say that part, but I thought that may have been what had happened, and so I just hey, just checking in, just making sure. I haven't heard from you yet. And the assumption was I was going to get, I have a reply. It's just sitting in drafts. Here you go. Boom.
Right. No, it turned out.
No, you were building a desk.
Now, the desk came in a very large box. One box. I was glad it was one box. Desks aren't that hard, though, right? In the scheme of things. Oh, here's Dan on the stream showing me with the reading glasses on, trying to figure out what's going on, sitting on the floor with the pieces of the desk kind of hanging out in the background. Yeah. It's I got it done.
I never would have doubted you.
It is, when you think about friction points in a relationship, though, like, I don't know that Alyssa and I have ever had more marital strife than assembling things. And we always promised each other, like, there was a time when we moved here to the Twin Cities, and I'm like, you know what I'm never doing again? Assembling furniture. I'm never going to do it. And the
furniture industry said, here, hold my beer.
Yeah, they're not letting you off.
No.
Now, here is, if you're watching on the YouTube stream, there's the finished product. The chair is assembled. Now, the chair was pretty easy because the legs came in, so it's like a 4, I don't know, how would you describe that? It looks like 3 legs.
It looks like
picture,
3, but
it's 4.
There's a 4th one you could tell.
But just
you see the shadow of it.
The 4 legs, it's connected to a plate that you screw in.
Into the,
That was it. 4 screws. I don't get an award for putting together this chair.
Well, and I'm looking at the desk now assembled.
Oh, here we go.
When you said desk,
I'm
picturing something not even necessarily like rich mahogany, but something maybe
a little more substantial.
Has some drawers in it.
No drawers. Alyssa didn't want drawers.
And I got to be honest, my reaction to seeing this photograph is 5 hours. This took you 5 hours?
Well,
I mean, it's a few legs and a tabletop. I mean, what?
It did not take 5 hours. I mean, you think I started work on this at 7?
You're the one that said that.
Did I say
you were working all morning?
Yeah, I might have been exaggerating.
I hope so, because I'm looking at it and I'm thinking.
Well, there are 2 like metal I had to screw in. It was pretty simple. I'm not gonna lie. Like I could try to make this seem like more of an effort. It probably took me an hour. It didn't really take that long. You know what? Mind your own business, okay?
I'm just saying it. I was picturing something in my mind via your description, and what we really should do is you should get the whole of the instructions, and we should go step by step through the instructions on the air, and really nail down what you had to go through. Now, I think the audience would really love that.
Now, the texters. My wife and I almost ended our 15-year marriage assembling a storage shed. And what a shame. What a terrible way to end it, right?
I mean, at least you got a place to put your stuff.
Ryan, who is Haley's dad from Make-A-Wish, who was here as part of the Beat Blood Cancer auction. Do you know how many desks and shelves I put together for our little hero over the last 6 years?
Yeah, I bet.
That is true.
I bet.
When I went off to college, my dad assembled a shelf unit for me. And, he didn't go to IKEA. My dad went to Menards.
Yeah, that's just
and got like a cinder block, a 2x4, and there you go.
I think we built bunk beds for my dorm room, and that was, 2x4s and bolts and the whole bit. Worked great. But it wasn't IKEA by any stretch of the imagination. But to go back to your point about what this does to relationships, here's where the single guy comes in and breaks this down for you.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. To go back to your point of relationships, we all have our own thought processes, right? We all have our own way of processing information, digesting it, and then regurgitating it whatever way seems most logical to us. And then you put yourself in this situation with your partner who has a different process.
Yes.
And yet now that process is manifest. Usually the process is just in your head and, it's not as in your face as when you're trying to follow these instructions in some way, shape, or form. And that's where it really kind of comes into conflict, because it's not like either one of you are trying to make the other mad. You're just, wait a minute, there's a better way to do this.
Yes. Yes.
And now the person who's being told there's a better way to do it feels insulted. Why, my way's not good enough? Why are you insulting my way? My way's just fine. It works for me.
That's exactly it.
And then bang, off you go.
I feel attacked when Alyssa is telling me that I'm doing it wrong. And
then she feels defensive and hurt because she's just trying to help. And here you are, responding with anger.
And you know what's really upsetting? She's always right.
Usually.
And it's very upsetting.
Those people are so annoying.
It's like, be wrong once. Let me have a win one time. Or pretend. Like my manhood already. I get it attacked all day on this radio station by the other hosts. They're threatened, obviously, by the incredible virility that I bring to this microphone every afternoon.
They're only human.
And then my wife just,
brutal.